Hey, it's Buddy Lee. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be addressing what I consider to be the most valid criticism to iHulk's kit and viability as a champion. And it's not the most common complaints that I get, the first of which being that its rage stacks fall off too quickly. This is not actually an issue since you don't need to try and build them really high through normal combos. Instead, you build them very quickly by doubling with heavy and throwing SP2. Then you double again with heavy while the defender is stunned and do massive damage. The second most common complaint is that his immortality takes too long to reset. This isn't really an issue in my opinion either. You can do a ton of damage leading up to and during immortality phase. You simply just need to take a little break after the regeneration from coming out of immortality, or keep your rage stacks by using intercepts or just using medium light parry, medium light parry. The actual biggest issue for iHulk is when fights end too quickly and he KOs the defender before coming out of immortality. When this happens, the 15 gamma is consumed to enter immortality, but you don't get the 5000 health or 10% health back when you come out of immortality. When using him in content that has around 200k health pools, you can run into this issue and his gamma will decrease in each fight until you have very little health. This means that he's great for sustainability in current endgame content, but can struggle in content like monthly event quest or variants where the health pool isn't as big. Here, for example, I'm going to be using him for the entire path and boss in variant 7 and show you how to use him in this content without suffering from this problem. This is the quest with the Venom boss, and I'm going to take the path starting with Magic. He doesn't have any way to deal with Magic's limbo, so he's going to take a lot of damage in the first fight, and I'll try to regain and maintain my health throughout the whole path. I'll play this with iHulk's normal playstyle, and we'll see where we're at in terms of health afterwards. Okay, so I have 47 gamma stored and 5% health, so overall I'm at 52% after the first fight. In this next fight versus Superior Iron Man, I'm going to try to get some of that back. My strategy here is going to be to use almost all light attacks and not do any extra damage from rage. I want him to have as much health as possible when I throw my special 2, which is when I'll build my rage. How iHulk can gain all of his gamma back is by doing damage back to himself while he's at 1% health. iHulk can't KO himself in this way, and all the damage that would have been dealt instead builds your gamma effectively, allowing him to heal all the way back up the next time he comes out of immortality. Now it's time for SP2, and I double my rage with heavy and cancel the heavy into SP2. Once my health is at 1%, every second medium hit will give me the same amount of gamma as I have rage, effectively giving me more health. And Superior Iron Man is KO'd before I'm at any risk for playing at 1%. You can see that I've recovered about 30 gamma from the last fight up to 81. And in this fight against Iron Fist, I'm going to use a different strategy by going past SP2 and straight to SP3 instead. Using SP3 to finish the fight will give you an extra 15 gamma to take into the next fight. This doesn't really let you gain a ton of extra gamma like the first strategy, but it should replenish what you lost. At the end of this fight, we're at 31 gamma and 48% health, so we're sitting at 79 total. For Bishop here, I'm going to go back to the normal Hulk smash method, since I don't want to play around with him for a long time. We went down to 67 gamma without taking any extra damage just by smashing down Bishop like that, since we finished the fight before exiting Immortality. This is a perfect example of the issue that I'm talking about. I'll go back to the first SP2 strategy that I did against Superior Iron Man here against Rogue. So this is the last fight before the boss, and we've done well to recover and maintain health after that initial magic fight, coming in at 71 gamma. Now it's time for the Venom boss, and you'll see what kind of difference it makes when the health pools are bigger, with Venom coming in at a little over 400k health. And a cheesy thing that makes iHulk great for this fight in particular is that Variant 7 gives an extra 10% ability accuracy for each hero champ on the team, so when I'm ready to go for the damage, I can comfortably throw my SP1 knowing it's almost guaranteed to land the stun. He has 100% power gain, so I have to slow play until I get to my special 2, but once I'm ready, he's gonna be done for. Now I'm ready to go, so I'll double my rage on both sides of special 2, which will get me right to the max 25 rage. Watch my gamma now that I have a higher health pool defender to work with. I very easily get to 100 gamma on the way to destroying this Venom boss. You can really see the contrast from the earlier fights where I had to make some adjustments in order to gain and maintain health. The moral of the story is that iHulk excels at bigger health pool fights. At least 250k and up is probably best in order to get the most out of him. If you are using him in content like this variant or monthly event quest, he's still viable if you use the strategies that I've shown. He was still able to do this entire path and boss by himself with no issues, but I had to be thoughtful in how I played him. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully it's been helpful for you, and if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.